Welcome back to R for Economics. In this one, we'll be talking about the regression, the linear model, or OLS as some might know it. So we just need a database to bring in MT-cars. We've seen that before. And here it is printed out below. Now, if we want to regress miles per gallon, MPG, on the weight and the number of cylinders, we can simply run this command, which says MT-cars, the miles per gallon, tilde is in what it uses for an equal sign and saying this is what the regression string is, regress on the weights plus the number of cylinders. And this gives us our output, and we can call summary fit to summarize our results. And here we go, we got residuals, statistics, and then we've also got the estimates, standard errors, and t-values, and also the p-values and a significance in terms of stars. And then we have some summary statistics like the multiple squared and adjusted squared. Now, if you don't like putting the MT-cars $ everywhere, you can actually use this where you specify what the data set is, and you get the identical results from one to the next. You can also, if you want to change your regressor, you're working on it, and you just want to use it as an X variable, it actually accepts a string of the MPG regress on weight, cylinders, and now displacement. And we can see that now we have an additional regressor in there, and it's not significant. So we can see that the t-value is really small, and the p-value is much greater than the critical p-value. So let's go back to our other regression. What else can we get from this? Well, from our fit, we can actually obtain a number of $ items. So it's storing as a regression the coefficients, so we can print those out, the residuals, fitted values, degrees of freedom of the residuals is 29, what our regression call was, what the model is, so these are the right-hand side variables, so you can see that it's the miles per gallon weight, actually the left-hand side and right-hand side. And then we can say, well, what's our class of the fit variable? Well, it's a linear model. If we want to look at the residuals themselves and say, what are we doing? What are we providing? And it can go through some statistics, giving us our F statistic on each of these. Now, if we want to see everything, then we can do string summary of fit, and we can see that summary command, summary fit, also has a lot of similar things. Like it will give you the regression, it'll give you the terms that you have in there, and then, but you can also get things like the R squared, or you could also obtain the adjusted R squared, the F statistic if you need it, and then the residuals. And you'll note that these residuals are identical to the residuals that we got way up here. Okay, so that's the basics of a regression, and this is the linear model, and we'll see you in the next video.